こんにちは。Welcome to Japan Society Language Center here on YouTube. 今日はウキウキミニ3です。The first question is from Zaidan さん who asked how to end a phone call in Japanese. First of all, when you receive a phone call, the thing you want to say is もしもし Not もしもし I've heard that before, but that is incorrect. You want to say もしもし and then you talk about, some stuff. And then when you're ready to end the phone call, you use greetings that's mostly the same as saying goodbye in person. But the interesting thing is that if you watch a Japanese person end a phone call, very often times they kind of bow slightly. It's very common to see this, and that's because bowing is so ingrained in our everyday behavior and mannerism that it kind of sort of naturally comes out. So if you're talking in the polite speech, to say goodbye would be ではまた or 失礼します or はいどうもそうですね These are very common. If you're speaking in the respectful speech, let's say you're talking to your boss, then you would say では失礼いたします Now, if you're talking to your mom or best friend, someone you're really close to, of course there's no formality that's necessary. So you just say じゃあね like this. Now, the next question is from Supriya Gaikar さん who asked about the word 別に別に means not in particular, but in a certain tone, it can come off as a little bit cold sometimes. So for instance, if the mother asks, 今晩の夕食、何が食べたい? What do you want to eat tonight? What do you want me to cook for dinner? And the teenage daughter or son says, 別に which is kind of like a, whatever, I don't care. そうですね. So it's a little bit cold sometimes.But there's a synonym of this word, 特に, which also means not in particular. So, and this one does not necessarily have this potentially cold sounding tone. So if somebody says, 質問はありますか? Do you have any questions? And you want to say, no, I don't have any questions in particular right now. You can say, 特にありません. 特にありません. Like this. そうですね. So, 別に and 特に are a little bit similar.The next question is from Aru M-san, who asked, why is wa written with ha? そうですね。This is a little bit confusing, I believe, at the beginning. When you hear the sound wa in Japanese, the regular wa has no grammar function. So, for instance, 私, I ですね。This is written like this, 私. Now, there's a particle, the little word with a grammar function ですね that indicates the subject or topic in a sentence. This wa is written like this with a hiragana, ha. But even though the character itself is ha, you pronounce it as wa. So you just have to be aware of it. So to say, I'm a student, 私は学生です It's written like this. 私は学生です The first wa and the second wa are spelled differently. The last question is from Laura Hosoi-san, who asked how to say or in Japanese. The easiest way to say or is the particle ka. So for instance, アイスクリームはバニラかチョコかどっちがいい? Which ice cream do you want? Vanilla or chocolate? そうですね。You can also say something likeカラオケ、来週の土曜日か日曜日に行かない? Why don't we go to karaoke next Saturday or Sunday? そうですね。Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And please keep the questions coming. I'll do my best to respond to them. ではまた!